Everybody wants to sell more books. But what if I told you that there was a way to better your chances of selling more books at no additional cost? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to sell more books for free. So stick around. Hey everybody, it's Keith Wheeler here, and if you want to continue to get all the hints, tips, and tricks on how to make self-publishing easier, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that little bell icon so you get alerted each and every time I put out something new. Well, picture it. You're at the store and you're looking to buy a movie. So you have your long list of movies in your genre that you're looking for, and you see one that's similarly priced, but it has special features, maybe deleted scenes, alternate endings, whatever. Which one are you more likely to buy? Chances are you're going to buy the one with the special features. Why? Because it's more bang for your buck. But what if I told you that there was a way to add special features into your ebook on KDP, and you can add it absolutely free? It's called KDP, or Kindle Direct Publishing XRay. Now wait, if you're a nonfiction author or a children's picture book author, you might be thinking this has absolutely nothing to do with you. Well, you couldn't be further from the truth. Because while it is true that most books that have X-ray enabled are fiction books, that's even more of a reason why, as a nonfiction or children's book author, you want to add it in. It'll make your book stand out from the others in your niche. All right, so I've convinced you to use it. Now I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to flip the screen around and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So how will someone know if X-ray is turned on a book? Well, here's my book, Hit Like a Girl. I'm on the Kindle version. And if I scroll down to the product details, right here it says X-ray enabled. And if they hover over it, they can actually see what devices X-ray will work on. So that's how you can tell if a book has X-ray enabled. So enough talk. Now I'm going to show you how to set up KDP XRay. So here I am in KDP, and I've searched for my book, which I'm going to do it for Please Don't Beg, How to Get Book Reviews and Keep Your Friends. So we're going to go to the Kindle ebook version. We're going to go to the ellipse right here, and there'll be an option once your book is live. It'll say either Add X-ray or it'll say Launch X-ray. If it says Add X-ray, you're going to click on it, and what it does is it goes through and it finds words that either link back to a Wikipedia term or words that reoccur within your book that could possibly be terms or characters. And then you'll get an email that tells you that your X-ray is ready to launch. Some of them already have it set up, so I'm going to just click on Launch X-ray. It will pop up. If you'd like to take a tutorial, you can do that. I'm just going to close this. On the left-hand side are all the words that are repeated within your book. It doesn't include words like the and common words. Now you can just go through and select which ones you want to include in your book. Do you want readers to be able to see the description for this? This one is for the phrase digital copy. No, I don't want to include that. Facebook. If I wanted to do one, I can scroll down and say yes. Is it a character or term? This is technically a term. I talk about Facebook a couple times in here. I can either write a description or I can choose a Wikipedia article. It's going to default to the Wikipedia article if it has one. So here's the information. I'm not including this in this particular X-ray. People already know what Facebook is. As you saw, I clicked on each of these. Instead of clicking on it, I can click next and it will just jump down to the next one. Whichever you find easier. I just find it easier to actually click on it. No, I don't want to include what a QR code is. Goodreads, no. Twitter, no. But Sarah, yes. Sarah is a character that I talk about from one of my books. She only appears one time, but I want to actually put a custom description in here so I can explain who she is and, more importantly, what book she comes from. And that's a good way for me to get one of my other books in the minds of my reader from this book. So I would just type in my description here. If you're doing this for a fiction book, you can obviously put the description of your character in here. And as I was saying before, if you want to add extra features into this, you can actually, down under commentary, you can explain how you came up with the name for the character, maybe some alternate names that you thought about, where you got the idea for the character, if it was based off anybody else. You can include all that here in the commentary section. And then when you're done, you'll click Use Custom Description. If there are additional items that you would like to include, whether it's a term or a character, you just simply go up and add a new item. You're going to put in the new item. Let's just say the name Amy. Is it a character or a term? This one will be a character. Create. And it does the exact same thing. It's going to default to yes, include it. I can select yes or no, whether it's a character or a term. If there are any additional spellings or uses of this particular name within the book, you'll include that as well. If it's not one of these listed, then you'll have to add that as a new item as well, and then click on it. This will show you how many times this particular spelling occurs in this manuscript. Now, since this is one I just made up, it doesn't actually occur in this particular book. Again, I can write a custom description or choose a Wikipedia article. Now, once I'm done going through everybody, I'm going to click on this one. Yes, I'm going to include Sarah. This one I'm not going to include because she's not relevant. And once I'm done, I want to go back to the ones that I'm including, and I want to do a double check. Now, you can do this as you're going for this particular person. I'm going to double check everything. At the very bottom, it says item reviewed. So I'm going to go through and make sure that this is all accurate. I need to make sure if I'm going to include it that it has a description. So I'm just going to put real quick, character from One Bad Call. And that's fine for now. Use the description. Once I'm done checking all this, I'm going to click Item Reviewed. And as you can see now, the Review and Publish X-ray option is now clickable. So when I'm ready to publish it, I can just click this, and KDP will take up to 24 hours to review it, just like they do in reviewing your manuscript normally. And then you will get an email saying that it's live. Now, as I showed you, you don't have to include everybody or every term within your X-ray. And even if there are terms or characters that you want to include later on, you can actually just do a few for now and review and publish it, and then come back later and add in custom descriptions or Wikipedia articles for other characters or terms. So you just click on it later, and I can just say yes, and then go down here and either write a custom description, choose a Wikipedia article, select that I've reviewed it, and then I can re-review and publish that version. And so what's going to happen is every time you publish it, everybody who has downloaded your particular ebook will get that update. So again, you don't have to do it all at once. You can just do maybe just your main characters, then come back and do your secondary characters, however you want to do it. Again, if there's any character or term that was not included by default within the system, you just simply go to add a new item and add that in there. So what did you think about KDP XRay? You planning on putting it in one of your books? Let me know what genre you're going to put it in. Children's book, fiction book, nonfiction. Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Keith Wheeler, and remember to write right.